Hey guys, welcome back to Crouching Panther Hidden Bear, my ladder concept of a heavy beast synergy hunter. So I was thinking after the last game, the loss against the Dragon Priest, that we probably do want some silence in this deck. But the question, as the question always is what do you cut? What do you cut? Your deck can't have everything. What do you cut? I'm probably going to cut a 2-drop. Should I cut a Hyena? That's painful. I like Hyena, but it's a little slow. It's a little gimmicky, especially since I only have one Unleash here. I'll cut a Hyena for an Owl. So this choice is like it's a little. Sorry, I just need to update the deck list. All right. Yep. So it should be updated there. Let me know if there are any issues. So yeah, the main concept behind this deck is I like bear traps, and I like how bear traps help you set up hunter synergies like beast synergies. And I wanted to try a deck that was focused very strongly against creating beast synergy, using things like bear trap, jungle panther, which is very hard to remove, so thereby increasing beast synergy. Okay. I don't think I want snakes, because what am I going to trigger with snakes? I don't think I even want Hyena, because I need something to challenge the aspirant. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw it back. Hyena just dies to aspirant. Okay, this is okay. I really have to consider taking the boar out. The boar is not great. But I will play the boar on turn 1. It would be great if actually there was a 2-1 beast, a 1-drop 2-1 beast. I don't think there is at the moment. I can't really think of one. That'd really fill a spot in the hunter curve, but you know, without taking into consideration what effect having a 2-1 beast might have on base hunter and aggro hunter. I would like one, but obviously, you know, there's a lot of testing to be done. There's a lot of testing and conceptualizing that I can't do. I'm not an expert at it, but I'm sure the people down at Blizzard are pretty good at it, or at least fairly good at it. But you know, I understand. No one's perfect. No one's going to get it right the first try, and you're not going to please everybody with what you do. You're never going to please everybody because everybody has different tastes. The only thing you really can do is strive for your vision. You know, make sure that you fulfill your vision, and then if you can do that, I think you're pretty happy. Okay. Animal Companion is pretty poor here. It doesn't do much for me, and especially if I get a pig. I don't want the pig. Cult Master will challenge... Cult Master will draw me 2 cards. Let's do it. I was thinking of Jungle Panther, but I think Cult Master is stronger. It pushes out a little stronger, and it gives me immediate value. So yeah, we go. Double bear trap. There we go. There's that conundrum I was talking about. Maybe I should take out a bear trap. But no. That's ridiculous. This is the Crouching Panther Hidden Bear. The name of my deck would revile at the suggestion that I would remove a bear trap. Excellent. That's great. This is actually great for me because bear trap also synergizes with Cultist. I mean Cult Master. And sometimes, okay, yep, so he's forced to do living orders there. And my bear gains value against, yep, that's fine. And now I'm safe to play Animal Companion. And I think I will do because all 3 variants challenge this thing. It's obviously not great if I get a Misha and run into a slime, but still he has to hero power it or has to use some sort of removal on it, so it's not too bad. What was I going to say? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Going back to talking about vision, not you can't please everybody, and you can never please everybody. Some people will always be upset at what you do, but as long as you're not upset at what you do, it should be fine. And as long as you take feedback, I think it's important to take feedback and be responsive. And I'm really happy with how Blizzard and Ben Brode in particular has, you know, approached feedback. Okay. You know, being more open with the with the community regarding, you know, why they do certain things, the rationale, the sort of ideas behind why they do certain things. And I really like that because it shows that they care, and it shows that they want people to be informed. Okay, I can't Hounds for one, can I? No, I can't. I can't Hounds for one, but actually Hounds for one is not that bad. Hounds for one and then Houndmaster. Look, I'm gonna do it. It's really ugly. It's really ugly, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna keep my taunts alive because you see Torison, you can be sure as hell that there are 2 Force Savs in that deck. And he's reducing at least one of those 4 cards. Yeah. So, you know, Blizzard is going to get things wrong. Blizzard is going to approach things in a different way that we are. But it doesn't mean that they're not trying. It doesn't mean that they're going to get things wrong forever. You know. And if they receive enough feedback, I think a good company, if they receive enough feedback, they'll respond. Because they want to keep their customers. They want to keep their customers happy. And I really believe that. I really believe that if we approach Blizzard in a logical and a well-reasoned out and not too emotional way, that we can affect change. We can affect change in the game that we love. Because I think just being salty and being angry, you know, it's a little unproductive. And I just noticed that we are playing against Brode. Not that it means anything. Okay. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep my taunts alive. This is such a great card. It sees so little play. It's such a great card. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my taunts alive just because he needs to spend so many resources clearing them. Like he has to Force Sav into them, and that is really the key counter to double Force Sav. It's vulnerable to taunts and things such as Annoyatron and things like that. But you know, Annoyatron isn't that strong a value. You sort of need to build a deck around it. Yeah. So what do you guys think? You know, I'm talking about how you know, not everyone gets things right. There we go. See that Force Sav. But what do you guys think is the best way of getting a company to change a product that you love but could be better? You know. That's really how I view things. Like, you know, I love Hearthstone. This is why I do this. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. It's just like, it would be silly to do it. So I love Hearthstone. But what's the best way to get Blizzard to make it better? Because I'm not a developer. You know, I'd love to be one if they'd hire me, but you know, I'm basically unemployable. Well, no, not to say that, but you know, it's. Oh, second bear. I think you're... No. We're sitting at 7 damage. We're sitting at 7 damage. I can see. Oh, okay, well played. Yeah, it looks like it turned out really well for us that game against Combo Druid because of the two taunts and holding on to the 2 taunts. All right, 3 more games to go. Oof, this is a grind. Okay, let's queue up again. All right, here we are back again. Alec. I can coin 2, 2, 3. Okay, I don't really want to though because Iron Beak Owl is not something I want to play against Druid. It's not something you want to play against Aspirant. But I still would like the coin 2, so let's do that. Yeah, Alec's not. Alec actually has 2. In my mind, at least, Alec has 2 points in the game in which it's strong. In the early game, if you have a bad mulligan and you have a crap hand, Alec has a chance of drawing something for you to play later on. And if you get really lucky, you know, you joust against some really low mana cost minion, you might pick up a 3-drop. You never know, and that sort of potential is really strong and really interesting if you play that sort of game. And again, and I said that, as I said last game, Alec is strong late game because if you play it down and then you draw the card and then you can play the card, so you're playing 2 cards on a single turn. It's generally really powerful. And generally, the thing that Alec pulls out is going to be high mana cost, so high value. You're not going to pick up a spell. Yeah, I really like the design of King's Alec. I think I'm going to pass here. I'm sensing. Why would you put a zombie chow? Obviously there's no. This lessens the chance of him having combo in his deck. I'm sensing something like token, If you have token, you'd still have combo. Why is there a zombie chow? Anyway, I'm still going to pass because if I coin out the Elic, I have no turn 2 play. And the Elic is very unlikely to win me a Joust because he'd have to draw a one mana card and I have to draw a 2 mana card. The Elic is very unlikely to be relevant in a Joust, that is. Okay. So if I coin 3, I can go 3. No, I don't want Hounds next turn. I think I'll just Elic. Okay, I see what you're doing. And this is actually an aspect of Joust that is often overlooked. I feel, and the pros and the casters don't really talk about it. The fact that Joust lets you see their deck and lets you gain intel on their deck before they actually play the card, so that you have more information on what they're doing. And it's always powerful to have more information. Just because you might lose the Joust doesn't mean that the Joust itself doesn't have value. If you're watching what they're doing and what comes out, you find out what one of their minions is, and minions are about maybe 60-70% of each deck on an average deck. So I think it's just a really useful thing to do. I think I will Hounds. Do I want to Hounds? Yeah, I think Hounds Hunters. Hounds Hunters Mark to take out the innovated Druid of the Claw, because it was so expensive for him to play that out. Do I want to clear the... No, I don't. It was so expensive. Anything that a Druid innovates out, I feel, is worthy of premium removal. Because, well, I don't know. I guess I don't play enough Druid. But, well, it's expensive. It comes out early, and if you can't deal with it, you're pretty much done for. So that sort of just sort of makes sense. Okay, no pig, no pig, no pig, no pig. Good pig. What was that thing that they say in Babe? I watched Babe the other day. That'll do, pig. That's right, that'll do, pig. You stay in your pen. I don't want to see no pigs here. Yeah. And really, like, Huffer isn't really a thing that control deck wants to see, I think, a control Hunter deck. I mean, obviously there are situations in which it's good, but I think the other two are much, much stronger for control-based decks. And Coin High Main is ridiculous. Feels so good to play it down. And it's uncontested. He can possibly clear with his hero power and then, you know, kill off one of the hyenas, but I'm going to get Ram Wrangler value either way, or more. Ooh, okay, he's setting up for combo. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Setting up for combo? I think what I actually want to do here is protect the high main with a Taunted Up Direwolf. Taunted Up Direwolf goes to 4/4, which isn't that great. I could taunt up the Web Spinner, which goes to 3/3, and I can save the Direwolf for later. Or do I play Ram Wrangler? Ram Wrangler can give me a ton of value. Let's do it. Let's do it. I might not have... Oh, excellent. Okay, that's great. But I can still be dead to something like an Innovate... Force Sav with an Innovate. He's already dropped an Innovate, so I think that's unlikely. He's more likely to use a Force to clear my board and to pick up the Finkel or that. Yeah, that. But no. Okay, I think he's... Okay, so he's changed his mind now. He's not going face anymore. Last time he was going face, he was just ignoring the... That's a nice pickup. He was just ignoring my board. Okay, so he's still mostly ignoring my board. Okay, that's interesting. I'm definitely going to do this. Do I want the Cult to draw cards? No, I don't think I can afford to draw cards at the moment. I think I have to taunt up after I kill this thing. Okay, excellent. I will do this. And since he played the BGH, I don't think he has a second BGH. I'm going to smack him in the face. Excellent. And we have a very strong board. He's probably going to have to force Sav or use a Sav and go into this thing. But if you Savage Roar, this goes to... Okay, he's looking for bombs. If you Savage Roar, he's not doing it anyway. So he doesn't have Sav in hand. He may have Force, which is why he's trading in first. It looks like he's going to force this down.
Where shall I
Okay, no. Oh, that's a lot of removal. That's a lot of removal from my buffed up Boss Corehound. Boss Corehound for the win. Okay, excellent. We're looking in a really strong position because he's had to use removal and combo pieces to deal with my board. And that's always what you want against the Druid. Okay, now we have the freedom to draw some cards. Excellent. And I'm going to go Bear Trap. And I didn't think of this before. Bear Trap works against 4 Savage. Because they run one of them into your face, you take the 4 damage, and the bear comes up and it saves you 4 damage. So it can actually, I don't want to say the explicit word, but chicken block, male chicken block, your opponent from finishing you, and I really like that. That's such a cool thing. It's like, you know, it's not until you actually play a card and experiment with a card against real decks that you realize these synergies. That's what I love. That's the part of the thing I love about Hearthstone. Okay, I think I'm gonna play the slow thing.
I have returned.
Greetings, my friend. Because, well, my policy is if you can afford to play slow, play slow. Although it's not too different, but this is less susceptible to Druid-based removal, unless he's running a Naturalize, in which case it's still, you know, it's not great for him. Whereas these things can be swiped down or Starfall. He could Starfall them. So yeah, I like to play slow when I can because that sets you up for the late game, and it really. So when I see other players play, and I see players spending mana on, spending mana on things like, you know, spending resources and removal. Okay. In that case, it probably would have been better for me to play these 3 out, but well, he's back. But I'm not gonna play it again. Actually, no, I can because I established the same number of minions on the board. There wasn't any real reason for me not to play them alone. Because I was thinking, oh, I'll get more minions on the board, but I don't, because it's a more efficient use of my mana. So funny, I just went to the top of my deck. And how cool would that be, actually, as a mechanic? How cool would it be for a card to say, shuffle this, no, Death Rattle, put this on top of your deck.
I must save
that would be such a cool mechanic. Excellent. Okay, so yep. Okay, here. Oh, so good, so good. This is why you put 1 copy of Quickshot, my friend. This is why you put 1 copy of Quickshot. 2. Okay. This is what is it? Affirmation bias? I don't remember what it's called. A thing where, you know, your decision somehow works out, and you're like, oh, this is awesome. My decision makes sense all along, and that's not true. You know, your decisions work in some cases and don't work in others. Okay, let's report another win. And we are closer along to picking up our Hunter quest, so let's try one more game. Let's queue up. Alright. Hopefully 3rd time's the charm, I think. I don't think we've lost this video. It's hard to say. Things sort of just blend together after a while. Okay, web spinner into... Yeah, I'm not keeping the Hound. I want a 2-drop. But yeah, one of the benefits of playing non-meta decks, like non-quote-unquote meta decks that you see in competitive play, is that people don't know how to play against it. Because, you know, you don't see Strife Crow, or you don't see like Firebat playing against Beast Hunter. Or maybe if you do, it's like 1 game out of 20. So if you watch them play and you try and learn from their decks, you're not going to learn much about playing against Beast Hunter. Maybe I should have put a Flare in here. Or a BGH. Oh well. Not coming off to the best start. This is going to be a tough climb. But let's see how we go. And I think I prefer to put 1 damage on the Secret Keeper. Yeah. If you were only 1 damage less, 1 mana less, I would have taken a River Crocolisk over this guy. Even though River Crocolisk, no, they both have their merits. Yeah, we look to be in a little bit of trouble, to say the least. But Pig is not too bad. Pig is not too bad actually, but I do want Mission. Okay, this is okay too. It absorbs 4 damage. And it really is a defensive game at the moment. Okay, it still absorbs 4 damage, but it doesn't deal 2 to his face. Is he going to go face? Yeah, he is. Okay. This is problematic. I think I'm just going to taunt up. I'm not going to attack him. We're in a ton of trouble, but if I attack in, it'll get. I'm thinking Noble Sack, Avenge, because he didn't get the competitive spirit proc at the start of this turn. So Noble Sack, Avenge, possibly a redemption. I'm do I want to risk the Noble Sack? If I take it down to a 4/4, but I get rid of the Divine Shield. Yeah, let's do it. I think. Okay, so Noble Sack anyway. Yeah. If I didn't attack, he would have needed to use a hammer charge. But that's okay because now it absorbs 7 damage. It's not too bad for it to absorb 7 damage. If I didn't attack, he would have used it. He would have needed to extend the Divine Shield and the hammer charge to take it down. But it's hard to say which play is strictly better. Okay. I need a blessing of... not a blessing, sorry. I need a BGH in this deck. And that's something I'll think about. I need a BGH in this deck. I think the best thing I can do here is play Shredder. I'm pretty sure we're quite done for. A deck like this is faster. This probably runs 2 copies of the Divine Favor, or possibly 1 Divine Favor, 1 Jeeves or something like that. Though I never see Jeeves, but if it was me, I would definitely put a Jeeves in a Secret Pally deck. Because you empty your hand and you... I think we're done, yeah. I think we're done. Let's see what comes out of the Shredder. Ooh! That's actually... we're not quite done yet then. He's actually spent a lot of resources building up that Secret Keeper. So, yeah, shut up. I don't want to hear you. He's actually spent a lot of resources buffing up the Secret Keeper. I think we're still done. No, actually, no, we're not quite done yet. We're not quite done because we have Taunt. We have Taunt. And I can taunt this thing. Yeah, let's taunt this. This thing is great. Taunting a Cobra? Excellent. So, yeah, so you know, Cobra plays around competitive spirit. I don't care how strong your Dr. 6 is. You run into my Cobra that's taunted, it's still going to die. So we're not quite out of this game. So I'm thinking this deck might need a BGH, question mark? Because BGH, you know, you see so many Dr. Booms, you see so many Dr. 6s, and they so often get buffed into 7/7 or what was it? 8, 9, whatever. They so often get buffed into, if you play correctly, they very often get buffed into BGH range. So, you know, it's definitely something worth considering. I'm gonna have to Wrangler it. Look for something fast with the Wrangler. Nope, not fast with the Wrangler at all. Okay, we're done. Well played.
Well played. Job's done. Well fought.
Okay, well that's okay. I think we did okay. We're doing okay with this deck. I'm going to try and come back and finish my set of Hunter quests with it before I wrap the deck up. I'll possibly do more games if you guys are interested. So I'm just going to, let's wrap up the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of the deck. Let me know if you experimented with it. Attempt to experiment with the same thing or a similar thing online. I'd love to hear your stories. I'd love to hear what it's strong against, sort of tech cards you put in. Alright, so I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.